Hey, what's up, YouTube? This video is for all of my audiophiles and tech enthusiasts, and I'm super excited to be bringing you guys this video today. Today, we're going to be diving deep into a set of speakers that might just redefine your home audio experience. I'm talking about the definitive technology DM80 loudspeakers. And trust me, this set of speakers is more than just eye candy, so grab your headphones, sit back, and let's get into it. I can still remember the night that I was introduced to definitive technology speakers. This was back in, I want to say 2016, maybe 2017, Daytona Beach, Florida. And I had walked into Best Buy. Originally, I was content with my Sonos setup. I had a sound bar, I had 2 satellite speakers, and I also had a subwoofer in my corner. And, I spoke to my cousin and I was happy with the product. And, I quickly realized how adolescent I was in terms of the audio world. So visited Best Buy, went into their Magnolia section, and I seen several speakers on display within the section, but I had noticed the towers by Definitive Technology, which were the BP9080s at the time. And I vividly remember they were playing Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was blown away by how everything sounded. Spoke to the rep. He put me on to a lot of game that's associated with the DefTech brand, and, quickly fell in love with them. And, here I am today. With the DM80s, let's start off with aesthetics. The DM80s are definitely flexing in the design department. These are sleek, modern, and minimalistic. The cloth grille wrapped enclosure is elegant and not overly flashy, in my opinion. They've got this thin piece of brushed aluminum that wraps around the speaker that screams sophistication. And speaking of screaming, these speakers get loud. My neighbors definitely came over, not to complain, but to see what I had set up inside of my system. But enough about how they look, let's talk about what really matters, and that's the sound. The DM80s are equipped with a built-in active subwoofer that's a game changer. Definitive Technology has put in one active 12-inch subwoofer and 2 12-inch passive radiators, which means you won't have anything to worry about when it comes to bass. If you're into movies, gaming, or you just want to annoy your neighbors, this will do the trick. And let's not forget the other drivers. This also includes 2 5.25-inch mid-range drivers and 2 1-inch aluminum oxide dome tweeters on both the front and the back. That's where the bipolar name comes from, because they have speakers placed both forward firing and rear firing, which gives you that spaciousness that everybody talks about in regards to definitive technology. All of these speakers work together to give you that clean, crisp, balanced sound. Now, you might be wondering how these speakers stack up against the competitors. I've heard setups with Klipsch. I've also heard setups with Kef, and those do have pinpoint imaging. But the DM80's integrated subwoofer and bipolar driver configuration gives it an edge in terms of immersive room-filling sound. It's almost like the DM80s creates this wall of sound that hits you from every single direction. You kind of got to think of surround sound without all of the extra and additional speakers. These towers handle everything with grace, from violin strings to the drops in EDM and the bass. That bass it's really kind of hard to even give you a description of how the bass sounds. I do have 2 active subwoofers in my system that are outside of these towers, but I would say you don't even actually need subwoofers in your setup if you do have these towers. The bass is next level. Now let's briefly talk about price. At about $2,500 per speaker, these are not exactly budget friendly. But here's the thing, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck. Compared to something like the Klipsch 8000F, which is a solid speaker in its own right, the DM80s have a more nuanced and refined sound. The Klipsch might be the loudest guy at the party, but the DM80s are the ones that can actually hold a conversation. And one of the things that set the DM80s apart is their versatility in a home theater setup. Pair these with a solid AV receiver such as the Denon A1H, and you got yourself a home theater system that's going to make you think twice before going out and buying another overpriced movie ticket. Also, I gotta mention the integration with Dolby Atmos. They have these height modules that you quickly and easily snap onto the top of the speaker, and that gives you that overhead effect, and it's impressive. You can really feel the difference when you're watching a blockbuster movie or even a Netflix binge. So, should you buy the DM80s? If you're looking for a high-end speaker that offers a perfect blend of substance, style, and serious sound performance, then absolutely. These are not just speakers, this is definitely an experience. Just make sure you got the space, the budget, and the willingness to be that neighbor. You already know, the one that everybody loves to hate because your sound system is just that good. But before we wrap things up, I do want to give you a rundown of what I have inside of my setup. So I have the DM30 center channel, which is also newly released. I have the two DM80 left and right speakers. I have the A90 height channels on top of those. I have the BP9060s as my side surrounds, and then as my back surrounds, I have the BP9080s. All of those include height modules. I do need a more powerful AV receiver and amplification just so I can power all of these speakers, and I will be making an updated video. I got a surprise for you guys there. That's it for today's review. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys think about the DM80s. I really want to hear your thoughts, so thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm out.